Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Stood up well to him there. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pinches it off him. Cruyff. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Cruyff. Ronaldinho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Messi. Alonso. Beckenbauer. He's in here! And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And Cruyff! Oh, he's really drilled it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Messi. Neatly clipped into space. Great chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Now it's Bergkamp. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Real chance! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
He gets big, and again. It's there. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Alexander-Arnold duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vieira. Alexander-Arnold proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Cruyff. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Can he latch on to this? Adams is there and he can get that clear. No way through there. And he's quick to get it clear again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Roberto Carlos. Picked out brilliantly. Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold has found the net here, of course. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bergkamp. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that...
Cruyff!
Cruyff made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Forwards and with intent. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! Oh, nearly. Alexander-Arnold. Quality ball. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. He'll fancy himself from here. Roberto! Off the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, played right into his path. Has a go! Adams gets good distance on it. Now he's off and running. Time and again they are repelled. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bergkamp! He's done very well to get to that.
Bergkamp clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match was
Chips it through.
71,649.
No, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Referee's given a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. And they can counter here.
Oh, really well played.
Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So time for change.
Ronaldinho.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
14, Pele. Number 19. Bergkamp. Number 5. Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field. Number 4. Nedved. Number 18. Darwin Núñez. Number 45. Osimhen. Number 2. Conte.
Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Dealt with nicely by the defence. They get a throw in. Oh, sweet feet. That's good running with the ball. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Qatar do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, delightful ball. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice ball, and he's in here. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Qatar can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Roberto Carlos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini was in no mood for any of that. Osimhen. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. He's in a great hit! And he hits the net! And what a climax we have here! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 18.
Qatar give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's Roberto Carlos! Nunez! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Qatar perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
I'd like to draw
What are
your
your thoughts on
attention to the
today's game
screen
then,
right
Jim?
now for information.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Now it's Neymar. Pull it. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Lobbed in behind. Oh, the less said about that pass the better. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim... Has a goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gullit cuts out the pass. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. To Messi. And it's Gullit. And here's Sané. He's looking wide. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, there's the clearance. Roberto Carlos. Pull it. Guti. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Maldini charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's the hit! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Portugal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Nedved! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Nedved simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Osimhen, and that has been cleared. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can he put it away? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vieira. Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini goes on a charge down the left. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Carlos really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Neymar. Now it's... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Minuto de jogo, o camisola número 7.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Sane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thuram. And it's Guti. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball if he can get there. Check will lay claim to that. Looks to clip it forward. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Schmeichel gets it away. Portugal have it back and can go again. Gullit.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He could be in here. He's found a way through. It's Neymar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Gullit. Owen. Messi. Crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Osimhen. Oh, well played. Messi. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got tall. Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
He's had it taken off him. Decent progress down the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. Sane. Now it's Sane. Messi. Opts to play it back. Gullit. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Neymar, Guti, and it's half-time here. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it, and in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That is good alertness. Gullit. Now it's Messi. That's gone for a throw-in. Thuram. And it's Sane. Maldini, who's set up 1 goal so far.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Roberto Carlos. Guti is in a really good position out wide. Guti cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, truly brave defending.
That
Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Portugal are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's gone backward here. Roberto Carlos gets it away.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 17. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's fabulous. Now there's a fine ball. Climbs up big. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Portugal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Czech looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. As you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Quality ball. Look at this shot, a goal! In he goes again. Sticks it away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, that is a good ball to find him. Griezmann.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And it's Bergkamp, and he's intervened well there. He's through here. Lovely ball and a real great hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Griezmann plays it short. Great defending, strong and determined. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. He's looking to set free a runner. Thuram wins the duel this time. Chance to finish. Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. 5 minutes to add. Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah on a strong run down the right. Cruyff! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Picked out brilliantly. That is a brilliant interception. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is a great ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism.
There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
First quarter of an hour gone. David Villa. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Goalkeeper's ball. And now the breakaway. And that is out of play. Cannavaro, still goalless, and they've switched it over to the other side. Yamal. Germany disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now that's well seen too. It's a really well measured ball. Oh, good ball! And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Germany really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Nicely worked. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is good alertness. Ødegaard. And it's Scholes. So what can they make of this? Scholes. Yamal. And Koundé. Tchouaméni. And Scholes. That's a fabulous ball. And the flag has stayed down. Chooses to go back. Ødegaard!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's keen, determined to have his say. This is their second corner of the game. Yamal! Portugal are looking to go forward now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tchouaméni, and this could be a German counter. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just requires...
In with a header! And he can clear it away. Oh, strongly challenged there. Ødegaard. And it's Scholes. Scholes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
No, he's not getting past him there. Floated through, and he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Spread neatly. Osimhen. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Real chance! And Cech pulls off a sensational save. Ødegaard gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Ødegaard taking charge of the dead ball.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tchouaméni. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Yamal. He's played him through. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
This is the time you need that pace.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Ødegaard. And it's Scholes. Ødegaard. Big chance! And yes, it's there!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Germany have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Ronaldinho. Has a shot! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. David Villa. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. He's not got that quite right. Ødegaard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played long and they could be in here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
There's the hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he put it away? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substituição para Portugal.
Germany get their 4th corner.
Número 14.
Cleared away.
Seus lugares é número 7. Beckham.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Número 22.
Darwin. And here's Ronaldinho.
Portugal are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot! And that's another good win of the ball. Now this great hit! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 45.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitute. Has a go! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And yes, it's him again.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Germany find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Salah. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that.
Shapes to shoot! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Germany are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi, nicely weighted ball. Chance to shoot now! Adams, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
Valverde! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ronaldinho. Nunez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. David Villa. Deftly done. No luck with that dink over the top. Beckenbauer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no joy this time. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Jogadores, a vossa atenção.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Nicely worked. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta, he's got the shot away! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And it's Cruyff. Portugal are looking to break at pace. And he's picked out the run. It's Rui Costa! Alexander-Arnold, David Villa, and Scholes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot's on here. And the shot! And one more try! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
David Villa. Cruyff. Now the finish! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Batistuta! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so... Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Portugal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Now, power or placement? Goal! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead. Could be danger here. Cafu. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, easy pickings there.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Chance to shoot. There's the hit. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Nedved with the delivery. Real chance! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of... And Hullet! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
David Villa, and he cuts out the supply. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cruyff! Oh, he's been caught napping, and again! Danger averted for now. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold, and the shot! And it's Batistuta. Floated through. Livakovic, will lay claim to that? Alexander-Arnold. Scholes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a... Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
The counter is on for Portugal.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
David Villa. And it's Nedved. He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Rui Costa fiddles it through. Great ball if he can get there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So once again, we're underway. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Has a go! And that certainly packed a punch. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Hullet. Interesting ball. David Villa.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rui Costa. And that's a good ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. And the finish! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Cruyff. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And he's there to belt it away. And the pass is intercepted. David Villa. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 71.649 espectadores.
And it's Gullit. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nedved. Batistuta. Portugal finding their passes. Scholes. David Villa. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. David Villa might just make this. Well, they've got it again. Pressing high and with purpose. Gullit. And no, that was never going to make it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the counter is on. Beckenbauer. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. And it's Rui Costa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cruyff. David Villa! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 11. Número 15. Número 19. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 13. Número 7. Beckham. Número 9. Owen. Número 24. Xavi Alonso.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Ronaldinho.
David Villa.
Vamos jogar uma
Little pass
substituição.
back. Now it's Cruyff. That is a brilliant interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. David Villa trying to keep this in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's had a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Nicked it back promptly. Musiala. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich. There he goes, motoring forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Iniesta. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bernardo Silva.
Foram indicados 2
Confirmation
minutos
that there will be
de
2 minutes stoppage time. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Decent hit! And he's done it!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Some good, persistent defending here. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hakimi. Czech has that under control. Caught offside that time. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he's there to retrieve it. Rui Costa. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bergkamp. Nedved. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vinicius Junior. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nedved! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, they've got it again. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. The fullback is in acres of space here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now it's Nedved. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Vinicius Junior. And here's Messi. Isaac! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Look at the space. Shot at goal! And the ball's come loose here. Hakimi. Ronaldinho. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nedved. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance here to counter. And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nedved. This is promising. And the pass is intercepted. Has a shot! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rui Costa. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, just skips past his man. Vinicius Junior. Nedved. Beckenbauer. And the first 45 minutes are up. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Can he finish? Calhanoglu tries to dink it through. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. It's Rui Costa. Batistuta. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aimed beyond the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rui Costa looking understandably energised after his goal. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Isaac. Check and pick that up. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Nedved calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. And it's Nedved. Calhanoglu. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looks to go up and over. No, he's just misjudged that one. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
It's Ned! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 15.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal 24.
Well, that's well spotted.
Xavi Alonso. El
Cafu.
dorsal 13. El dorsal
That's Beckham.
7.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Iniesta. And the counter is on. And it's Iniesta. Now that looks a decent ball. He can get that clear. Ronaldinho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckham standing over it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ronaldinho, can he finish? He's got to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good. Oh, what a climb! And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Beraldo promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Beckham. Guti. Guti.
Habrá 3 minutos
Bellingham.
de descuento.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Ronaldinho. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Gnabry. Gnabry. Big header! It's a loose ball. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And we have our very first corner. And here's Nedved. Beckenbauer can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta cuts out the pass. Opts for safety. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Nedved. Gnabry! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nedved. Rui Costa does well to get it back. And it's Nedved.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Law, he's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Valencia have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Beckenbauer writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself...
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Rui Costa. Maldini. Rui Costa. Nedved. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gnabry. He shifted it to the flank. Succumbs to the pressure. Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank.
Gnabry clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And Batistuta! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved. Batistuta. Now the finish! Goal! Barcelona! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Looking for the run. That's going to go a long way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cafu. He's looking for the runner here. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intent. Has a goal! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. Oh, played right into his path. Nicked it back promptly. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
The second half then, just getting going. That's Nedved. And he's picked out the run. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No way through. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Gnabry. He's looking to set free a runner. Climbs up big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cafu tries to clear.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Look, movement creates...
Up he goes! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And now he has 2.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 26.
So here comes a substitution. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
He gets big, and it's come back out to him. They're up to 5 corners now. Nedved with the short one. Could try cutting inside here. Valencia with another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. He's got tall. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Quite a thriller, this one. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, what a climb! He can get that clear. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Schneider. Crossed in. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time for a change in personnel. Valencia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Gilberto Silva. Always onto this.
Oh, that was expansive and inside.
He rises! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked...
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, smashing header! And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that is out of play. Gnabry. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Beckham. That is a great pick out. Oh, such a clever touch. That pass shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Played out to the right. Nedved. He's done very well to get to that.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
He's in plenty of space here. Goes in for the header! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Big chance!
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Gnabry. Schneider. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That is good alertness. He's through here. Picked out brilliantly. And that is masterful defending. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Osimhen. Oh, well played. He hits one. It's in. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And he stuck it away as if late. And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with...